Hey everyone, it's Marianne from Akashic Inspirations, and today is Sunday, December 9th, 2012. Sorry the reading's a little late today, but I've been working on these past life readings, and I just posted the one from Sylvie 0319 a while back, and they're really quite involved, so I've been working hard at it. But today's spread, I wanted to go into our day 8 of our giveaways of the 12 days of Christmas. And today I'm going to be giving away the Kitchen Tarot, and this is by Susan Shy and Dennis Fairchild. And these are actually 22 major arcana cards to work with. So I thought she was really cute. I love this this little kitchen tarot. I think it gives some really wonderful insights. So I'll be announcing our winner at the end of our video. I pulled, today I'm going to be working with the Ascended Masters by Doreen Virtue, and I wanted to pull out some of these things. I always feel like these cards give us hidden meanings, and so I wanted to pull the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. And today in my blog, I want to explain a little bit about my blog. My blogs are all messages from the Akashic. So today was talking about, again, doing small things within our mundane everyday life, and how it's starting to explain a little bit more how this fifth dimension is going to be working for us, how in the fourth dimension there is no concept of space and time, and in the fifth dimension it transmutes everything to love. So every action, every thought that you take, if you so decide, if you so perceive it to be, can be acts of love. And so the simplest things, from doing a card spread to doing your laundry, washing the dishes, if you see it from the higher perspective of the fifth dimension, which is the energy of love, it could be a loving act and be fulfilling. And it's really how we need to be present in the moment to experience that joy. So I'll go down to the cards to see what they have to offer for us today. The first card I wanted to talk about is the owl. And the owl, it says deception and wisdom. So it's kind of two different things, kind of having this awareness of what is going on around us, being able to see things from a different perspective, looking through the shadows in order to focus on the issue that is the light. I'll read a little bit from the book. It says the owl lends you eyes that you need in order to see in the dark around you. The owl can cut through the shadows to illuminate the real truth. He also reminds you to be honest with yourself and snap out of any lies or denials inside of yourself. Lying to yourself is the way that you'll remain lost in a prison of your own making. It really reminds me of the reading I did for Sylvie, because that devil card with the shadows and the cobwebs that are, blocking your view. It's not that you're trapped. It's you could release yourself at any time by acknowledging that that there may be some dark places within yourself, and that you can shine the light of truth on them. And once you see them, then you're restored to a wholeness of being. And the card that goes with that from the Ascended Masters is, I know Bella Ducati's favorite that she just started pulling, Mahakohan Ragosi. And it is about learning and teaching. So perhaps there is some situation that's come into your life where kind of your shadow self was visible, and you've learned some type of lesson. This is a spirit, a way of a spiritual growth. Learning new opportunities. What was the life lesson that you had to learn from this situation? Is it old patterns of behavior that no longer serving you, and now are going to be replaced by something more meaningful and more loving? So it talks about either being a teacher yourself or having learned a lesson from a situation that you have just been in. The next card I got was the Grail Knight. And of course, this is the knight who goes on this quest of the Holy Grail. And it talks about romance, illusion, and seeking the sacred. And you'll see that he's found the cup, he's holding it up, and he's being illuminated from above. And this is the card of romance and in seeking the sacred in the relationships. Um, he represents the coming together of all elements to form a perfect life through a union of heaven and earth, or he signifies a romantic union of lover with lover. In the beginning of all relationship, there's a time where everything is perfect. One seeks out the discovery of love in the treasures of the other, all the while holding up a mirror in which beauty and perfection are reflected. This is both truth and illusion. When the Grail Knight appears, he lets you know that your own beauty, perfection, and innermost desires may be reflected in the mirror that is held up by the love of another. So there's a small warning here in that it says that the light cannot exist without the shadow. So not to be fooled by the illusion of perfection. That be willing to see the shadow and ask for honesty. So this again brings up this shadow situation. And Oshun then comes in with one of our ascended masters, and she's telling us to drink more water. I know that recently I've been drinking water like there's no tomorrow. I'm like always thirsty. And that this is as our body becomes used to the higher vibrations, how we need water to purify and to clean out our systems. And that it's going to help flush out the harsh energies that we have been holding in our bodies. And then by drinking water, it boosts our positive energies. So it also could mean going to a place where there's water nearby, the ocean, the river, something like that. Um, and to avoid drinking, like, I know it's the holidays, a lot of harsh chemicals, things like that. Try and keep it as pure as you can. The last card that we have is a warning card too, and I think it all kind of follows the same theme. And this is the Goblin with the wounded human ego, and he comes in to talk about what has led us astray. Are we giving into our negative thoughts, our fears, our resentments, or it's time to maybe stop ourselves in our track and appreciate our self-worth and who we are really truly, and allow this healing that of this lesson that we're in the middle of to come into our lives to heal us. It's about, maybe a little self-evaluation. This is the time for the ascension. So it's really the time to dig deep and get rid of any of those um, energies that no longer send a loving energy to yourself. And this card, which is Vishnu, which comes in with trust, and it's basically telling us to trust in the divine, trust in our own inner intuition, our own inner being to bring us through. It's to purify. It talks about keep purifying your motivations so that they're completely about love and service to elevate the energy and experiences even further. So again, he's actually his feet are actually in the water here, so I think that's really appropriate with Oshun talking about purification and the water element. So I think if you live near, like I do, luckily here in Miami, near the ocean or near some body of water, perhaps it would be good to, take a little drive down and see the water and allow it to flow around your feet to purify. If not, you could do that in meditation, or you could do an Epsom salt bath, or like for instance, Stasha has these beautiful, wonderful shamanic bath salts that she's putting together with her herbs that she's grown herself, and the sea salts from the Irish Sea. So really, if you're wanting to do a purification ritual for the 21st of December, which would be a really good idea to be able to purify out all the negative energies, to go back and get some of her bath salts. I know she's got it on her Etsy shop, so it's Stasha Eve. Check out her YouTube, and you can, just click into her Etsy shop, because she's got those bath salts are like fantastic. And what's beautiful about Stasha is that she infuses everything with love. So anything that you're going to get is amazing and wonderful. So, okay, so we're going to go down to the announcement of our winner for the Kitchen Tarot. And my winner for today is going to be Ellen Woods. So congratulations, Ellen. And thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks for watching. And it's just my little way of saying that I wish you wonderful things. Oh, the next thing, I have an exciting announcement. I forgot. I didn't forget. I wanted to save the best for last. Greg from the Healing Oracle has agreed that he's going to participate with us in the Red Tent event on December 12th, and the exact time will be 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I just want to make that announcement. The Red Tent on December 12th will include Greg from the Healing Oracle, Debbie from GlammieWitch, Tony, she's working, but she says she's going to try and get us some information from her guides to be able to lead us forward. And I'm looking forward to hopefully also Bella Ducati and perhaps Goddess Divine. I'm not sure yet if she has to work, but it is going to be Wednesday, December 12th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Central Time would make it 10 a.m. and Mountain Time will make it 9 a.m. And if you're in England, that'll be about 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. So I'm so excited about this. We're going to be focusing and discussing what are things that you can do for December 21st. What type of meditations, what type of ceremonies can you do? And we'll have all kinds of suggestions for you, and each one will bring a little something to the table, as we always do for our conferences. So I'm so excited. I really, truly am. I'm so glad that Greg and all of these wonderful people, these wonderful ladies have agreed to participate with me again in the Red Tent. And I just think they're so much fun, and we'll have a blast. So I hope you'll be able to join us. And I send you many blessings for what's left of our Sunday afternoon into evening and for the week ahead. So lots of wonderful things happening. Many blessings to all of you. Namaste.